So you want to know my favorite things for the month of August? I have been asked this question so much. Who are the elite employees? Who are your favorites? So I'm going to be sharing with you all my different favorites from clothing, home, beauty, and a little bit of life too, just to have a little more casual conversation. I already have my little drink, a pistachio rose latte. Trust me later, the other combo I really love, raspberry rose. There's just something very soft, very floral. My obviously favorite go-to latte regardless of the season. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former sustainable materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator, helping you find what's going to make you feel good, because baby, it's not just about looking good, but building a wardrobe you love that is going to work with you year after year after year and evolves with your style. Comes with intention and really purchasing things that make you feel amazing on top of looking good. So with that in mind, let's dive right in, starting with my clothes and these Fashion Nova jeans. I'm shooketh, okay, because never in my life did I think that I was going to be a Fashion Nova stan, let alone for their jeans. Like this shade of brown. So gorgeous, so beautiful. Like I have worn these literally twice a week, some weeks, ever since I got them. I have them in a size 9 and they fit so amazing. I always thought, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I always thought like Fashion Nova was for like the BBL babies, BBL babies. So I really didn't think they were meant for me, because yes, I'm slim thick. I talk about being pear-shaped all the time, but it's not BBL, it's not ba-bam. Okay, I'm very aware, like I don't have hips like the gorgeous African girlies and the Sudanese girls. They be having hips. I'm going to apologize because you're going to be so sick of seeing these by the time we hit the fall. And honestly, they're going to be so fun year after year after year. From the fit to the wash is giving what it needs to give. The other favorite, these Target jeans. These Target jeans, and not only have I got complimented in the Fashion Nova jeans, these Target jeans, when I say I have been stopped in my tracks, I was at the coffee shop sipping on my little rose pistachio, doing what I do, and literally the barista had to come over and compliment me on these Maison Margiela dupes that are literally under $40. Like they're even better than the Free People ones, which are 90 something dollars. I'm obsessed. I'm literally about to buy a second pair just to cut the cute little slit in the side to actually give Maison Margiela dupe, because you can see non-boring denim is where I'm at. If you've watched any of my other style videos recently, non-boring denim, non-boring denim literally has been my cheat code. I have no brain cells. I want to look good. I want to turn heads. I want to get compliments, but I can't think of anything to put on. Non-boring jeans. And these Target jeans, like I said, I got these for $25 the day I went into the store. Like you can't beat that. You can't beat that. And you know that I not only love quality, I love versatility, and I don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money to have those kinds of pieces in your wardrobe. And these Target jeans are like the proof in the pudding. Next up, these H&M skirts. When I say I've been wearing these non-stop, I am in my short skirt era. Like I never thought, but I was so used to like growing up in like the early 2000s when we were wearing business casual to the club, right? And you remember those like I hope I'm saying this right, Ledger, right? That's it, Herver. I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to steer y'all astray. Herve Ledger, there's no R at the end. Hervé Leger, right? Like the bodycon super tight. I remember wearing those like super, super short $5 skirts from Wet Seal, right? Like the really cute mini skirts. However, I hated pulling them down all the time, and that really convinced me that I wasn't a skirt girl until I found these from H&M. And they're so good. Like y'all are coming into my DMs telling me how good this skirt is. I've literally had a bunch of you tell me that you got your hands on this skirt and feel absolutely amazing. They're so fun. They're so easy. I even see this if you're trying to really dabble in like your cool fashion girly era, layering this skirt over some pants, it would be so fun. It would be so chic. And I'm wearing a size small, which I also was surprised by because I still have the coverage, you know, like a little cusp of the booty cheek. Might peek out on occasion, but nothing some biker shorts cannot solve. And I just feel like for these end of summer days, this has been my piece. And then to transition these into fall, like these have been so fun. I'm looking at my notes if you see me look away at any point in time to make sure I'm covering all the things. The other favorite fashion thing, hold on, I have to get them because I thought I set them out and I didn't. these Amazon bracelets, okay? These Amazon bracelets, if you saw my video on just like my most complimented jewelry, I told you I'm not above like inexpensive costume jewelry. Like Forever 21 is usually a gold mine for really, really fun jewelry. They even have like this iconic pearl necklace that like everybody's kind of been eyeing up. The cool girlies have some like super expensive version. Forever 21 has that right now. But these from Amazon are just so fun. And I do love that they are plastic, they are stretch, and they just have been elevating everything. This is literally my personality right now. Like, are you the same way? Whenever I get something new, I'm so fixated. It's like, I have to wear it again and again and again and again and again. And that's why you're always gonna see me rewear what I own. One, because babes, like one time wear, who's still just wearing their clothes once? Be honest, like even celebrities are out here talking about we have clothes at home. Right? So like you're always gonna see me rewear and encourage you to rewear your clothes because we're not wasting money. Like we are not wasteful. I don't know. That just feels so wasteful to me always. Now moving into my wish list, I do really good at sharing this over on my like to note account, which is where you can kind of shop everything first. But I thought I would bring that in here too. So really quickly, my fashion wish list before we move into the beauty. First up, this off-white polo. You're clearly seeing that I have an obsession, a fixation, whatever you want to call it, on crochet, right? Like that has been the key to elevating my wardrobes going through summer and even going through like summer into fall. It's so fun. It's so easy. And this off-white, this crisp cream color, like I imagine this with just some easy white, like wide leg pants, or even just some fun, like some denim jeans, like some wide denim jeans. This feels so easy, so chic, so timeless. I'm gonna wanna bust this out year after year in the summer, especially with like the athleisure trend. I also see this, a good pair of like cream leggings, right? Maybe some knit pants, cause you know, I'm a knit pant girly. As soon as like the fall and winter hits, I'm gonna do a whole video cause I get asked about that a lot. Like my knit pant collection is insane. But this top is just so versatile. It's so fun. So this is definitely on my like luxury, if the brand deal how I need them to wish list. Then there's this necklace from Vanessa Mooney because I've been seeing all the girlies with like the in-route jewelry and it's like, okay, but you know me, I don't like to have the same exact things that everyone else has. And if I do, like I try to find one that's a variation or I try and of course like just style it differently, right? That's just how my mind works. Can't help it. Can't help it. So this Sweetheart Amore necklace, first of all, y'all know I love love. I have like 4. 4 tattoos that are about love and self-love. I'm a softie, okay? I'm a lover girl. Like, don't tell these dudes that. Don't let them know that. But Virgo lover girls, we are just top tier. So having this necklace would be the icing on any cake. I just feel like this is such a fun necklace. From the pearl detailing, of course, the Amore in gold plating, because you know I love me some gold. This is one of those just like statement necklaces that's really gonna pop and is gonna be just great for layering. So this is what I'm looking at as like another birthday present to myself, besides the Brandon Blackwood bags that I gifted myself because he finally restocked the Nia bag. Yes. And another thing I'm eyeing up from Stella McCartney, these tiger cargo jeans, okay? You're gonna sense a theme. Again, non-boring denim is just where my mind is. If you wanna look cool, like if you wanna stand out, you wanna get compliments, non-boring denim. And then these are as far from boring as you can get. And I love Stella McCartney. I just love everything. She's such a fun designer. Like her push for sustainability, it's just been one of my favorites. Her journey and her brand and how it's grown in that avenue and really carved that lane. I stand for it. So I'm trying to finesse. I'm trying to finesse because my new mindset as an entrepreneur is like, is there a way I can work with this brand first before I spend the coins? Right? Like, is there some way I can provide the brand value? I can give you some cool UGC. Maybe I can do an influencer look. That's where my mind is now. You're probably noticing I haven't bought a lot of new things. And that's why, because I'm a business now. I am a brand. And that's really how I'm trying to work this in. And there is a brand that I do work with that has this piece. So we're gonna see. Like if this pops up in my wardrobe, just know your girl did her job and did it well, okay? Because these would just, with the polo from earlier, I'm just in a whole new level this year. Like, especially going to fall, I just feel like my creative juices, my experimentation when it comes to outfits, it's gonna have a time this season. Of course, Anna. Y'all, she over here licking herself, having no decorum, being so very undemure. Girl, we have company. Like, you can't be licking yourself like that in front of company. Sorry about that, y'all. Of course, a wish list would not be complete with a Black-owned brand, and Kai Collective, she's just been giving me everything I need, like her whole new drop. I wanted everything off of her whole new drop. I had to pace myself. It was between Brandon Blackwood and her, and I knew the purse was gonna get a lot more wear than her pieces. However, her Andesua dress, I hope I'm saying that right, but this dress, the corset dress, I haven't decided what color I need because the yellow feels like obviously very JB coded, but I do love the shorter version. I wish she gave that to us in some more colors. I do like the idea of that in black because that feels safe. I'm gonna say safe, but not boring, because you know if I'm gonna get a neutral color, I'm gonna try and not get a boring style. So the black feels like I'd have a lot of room to play with. The red is actually calling me as well, but it's gotta be like the right shade of red, because with this skin tone, it can really give like, we're splotchy, tomato. I very much do abide by like the skin tone color testing. If you've ever heard of like the color theories when it comes to your skin tone, yeah, your girl definitely follows that for sure. The other piece I'm really loving is the new Mawali set that she dropped in this like tiger print way. Yeah, like that's just giving like fall rich auntie evening goodness. It's giving take me out for cocktails like that. And the price range on that, gives like, that could be what I treat myself for my birthday. Like that could be the birthday fit. And I would wear that to death because the colors in that too, like the black makes it a lot more approachable and a lot more wearable if you're not a color person. But I love the colors that she chose in there. The reds, the oranges, like definitely feeling like that might really actually, maybe I'm gonna ask maybe I'm gonna put that on the wish list for the family. Maybe somebody wants to bless me real nice, real nice. Moving into beauty favorites, this one is gonna be newer. I have been getting a lot of amazing beauty stuff, but actually a lot of the stuff on this list is things that I purchased myself, starting with this, focus, no? This NYX Total Baller Lip Liner. I'm on a quest to nail down the lip liner combo, okay? I don't want it too dark. Like, I don't want to do like the 90s black, right? Like, and a lot of the cocoa browns are also too dark and give too close. This one though, I'm gonna come in. Also, don't judge if I don't get it perfect right now, because I'm just gonna do like a quick swatch so you can see the color, right? Like this, it's such a gorgeous color as I'm getting lighter for the fall. A moment, because I love tan JB. I love summer JB, like the shade I get, so gorgeous. But this, it's like just the perfect shade of like, not quite brown, but you know what I mean? It's like a tannish. It's close to the color of my Nepal. Like, you know how you've heard that hack, like the color of your, you know, nippy nip? That's supposed to be the perfect color shade for your lips. They're not wrong. They're not wrong, right? Like, look how cute that is. This has been my go-to lip liner. If you've seen my recent videos, this is the lip liner I have been wearing and I love it. Now, the key to getting this to stay, because I've heard some complaints. I've heard you. JB has heard you. You need to use pressed powder. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. I know it dries out our lips. I know it's giving crusty, dusty lips. You're gonna have to extra moisturize. But when I say this and some pressed powder, my lip liner will last through the night. Like, I will forget to take off my makeup and my lip liner will still be there after I have slobbed all over my pillow in the morning, okay? So the pressed translucent powder over your lip liner definitely does work, and if you are looking for a good shade, total baller, total baller. Into some skincare, because the stress from this month, y'all, if you have been paying attention to the community feed, you know the tea, you know the tea. I don't have to tell you, like, real decisions were being very much made at the top of this month, like, are we still going to be able to be a creator full time? Have I messed up? What am I doing wrong? Maybe we need a job, because it's not that financially I'm on the struggle bus. That's one thing I have made sure I'm like a squirrel with my money, right? 401k, Roth, we have investments, we have savings accounts, but I just don't ever want to experience brokenness. And when it gets too close for comfort, my first thought is like, let's go make some money. Like, even if I gotta go be a barista and finally live my, like, I'm gonna be retired, 60, being a barista at a coffee shop in Italy, I might do that now. Like, there's no shame. Like, at this point in my life, what I've realized doing all of this, which has been such a blessing, is the space to fully focus on this, to fully show up and be able to be myself, not worry about my 9 to 5, finding my content and saying something, not worried about the judgment and really just being in the space. I can't do that with a full-time corporate job anymore. And so if that looks like I'm gonna work at a barista at my favorite coffee shop so I can get paid to learn how to make my lattes, that sounds like a win to me. A win is a win. A win is a win. So because my skin has been a little stressed out, I will not lie, the Ski Essence, I love me a good little essence toner. I used to use the one from Province Beauty because I always try and find like very clean ingredients. I'm very much like, I'm not gonna say totally vegan when it comes to my skincare, but just very, very much like natural ingredients as much as possible. But I really love this. It's very, very light. Hold on. Like, it's not viscous, and like what I mean by that is it's not like sticky, you know what I mean? It's very much, as you can see, it's like water. So that's what I really love about this, is it really is very hydrating, very easy. You just put it on in the morning underneath my serums and it just wakes my skin up. It just gives it that little bit of hydration that it needs, especially now because this laugh line up here, it's getting real serious. It's getting real serious. In fact, for all of you who are using anti-aging products, please recommend the one you felt has worked the best for wrinkles, because this, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting to me. I'm getting a little concerned, and I'm like trying not to make facial expressions and make it worse, but I also can't help myself. Like, my face tells on me every time. The other thing that I'm really loving, if you watch my unboxing, Ren Skincare sent me their overnight recovery balm. The hydration in this, when I tell you I look like I just got out of a steam, I just have that really nice, natural, dewy glow, not just going to bed, but waking up in the morning. It's super thick because it is a balm, and it just does what it needs to do. If you are struggling with like acne and dark marks, having hydrated skin, okay, having hydrated skin is more important than having all those things that are gonna battle the acne and the dark spots. If your skin is dry, it cannot recover properly, and all those acids are just gonna make your skin more irritated. Trust me, I have spent 30 years getting my skin together. Okay, so just trust me on this. Hydration first, then focus on products that have the ingredients to target your trouble spots, all right? Now, when it comes to beauty, I actually don't have a whole lot on my wish list right now. I actually have been, like I said, super blessed to receive a lot of really dope things, a lot of stuff that I have been like standing over. So the only thing is like maybe a new perfume for the fall. I got sent this one from Republica. When I tell you, this is like the best kind of like almost a toasty vanilla, right? It's not a super sweet vanilla, which is what I love. Like, this is amazing for layering, because I hate when it's like sweetness on top of sweetness on top of sweetness. But this also isn't too spicy that it's giving like, I know some people worry about being masculine. I don't worry about that, but I do like I said, it's almost like a toasted vanilla scent. And this has really been, because that's been my wish list, is like a good layering vanilla. And I had gotten the one from Target, the Freshney one, that like, it's like trying to find the golden snitch up in there in Target when you're looking for that one. And I do like that one a lot, but this absolutely has replaced that in my layering. I just love it. You really, really loved my home decor and the redo of my bathroom. Thank you, dear Lord. It felt like a lot putting together that shelf, like, and having done a whole DIY, it's like, ooh, baby, like maybe I'm just not old to the game. I don't want to call myself old, but like, just out of practice, right? It's like when you're trying to work back out and that first week is just so hard. That's kind of what assembling that cabinet felt like. But I did want to share a couple of like my home finds recently that I have been loving. First, from Michaels. This sounds like a cowbell. I talked about in the bathroom video wanting to add some greenery. I found this cute little like hanging planter for under $5. Like, Michaels is a very slept on place for home decor. They always seem to have like a sale on their home decor. They also had some cute greenery that was on sale as well. But I wanted something that's going to be hanging, like a pathos plant, right? And they just didn't have that for the price point I wanted to pay. So I'm very excited. I'm thinking this like in the corner above like my bathroom. I'm gonna have like a little side so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking up there, and then finding a cute like hanging plant for this is gonna be so cute. And like I said, for literally, originally this was $12.99. So to get this for under $5, right? Right, I think this is gonna be the perfect little just like icing on the cake. Besides obviously the Lowe's cabinet, I mean the whole bathroom I'm obsessed with right now. But besides the Lowe's cabinet, the other thing I really loved was the green Amazon storage. This was everything I needed it to be, and it holds so much, and it's cute. Like I love when you can find those pieces like it's the trifecta. You're the price I want, you're cute like I want, and you're functional and you actually work. Like usually you get 2 out of 3 at best, right? Like that's what life will generally tell you and teach you, but these literally work so well that I went back and bought another one to really just like polish off that shelving and look so cute, and of course just organize all of my extra makeup. Now my home wish list is much bigger because of the DIY in my bathroom. That is always what happens. I don't know about you. As soon as I feng shui and just like change the chi, change the vibes in one room, I'm looking at the rest of my apartment like, so that one project that I've been putting off, maybe now is the time. So a couple of things on my home wish list. First up, like I talked about, the Vitruvi move. I think it's time. I think it's time to invest in a diffuser that goes all over the place instead of having, I have 4 different diffusers, right? One for the bathroom, one in my living room, one in my bedroom, one in my studio. Why do I need 4 diffusers? Why do I need 4 diffusers? I don't. So I love the idea of the Vitruvi move because you can pick it up, it goes with you, like my Sonos speakers. That is hands down one of the best things that I ever invested in was my surround sound in the loft. Like, worth it. So I know once I get the Vitruvi and I get over the price tag, I'm gonna love that because it was just gonna be so much easier, less things taking up space and things on the counter. Like, counter space is a premium when you're in an apartment, especially when you're in a loft. Like the storage in here, that's the one thing I really wish that they did a little bit better, but that is what that is. The next thing on my list, I have been wanting to zhuzh up, redo the bar cart. So you may not know this, that bar cart was a DIY. Originally, that was a white bar cart from Target for under $100, and with a little $5 can of spray paint, we made her gold. Yes, we did. So I really love it. Like, I'm not mad at the bar cart itself. I just want to update what's on it, starting with an actual espresso machine. And I've been eyeing up the DeLonghi Magnifica Start, like the automatic espresso machine because what really has kept me from making espressos at home is there's a lot of guesswork for me, and I don't like that. I just want the great, amazing quality product with very little thought. So for me, what I love about this is I can just add in the beans, and the espresso machine is gonna automatically weigh it out, do the tamping, and give me the espresso at the bottom. I don't have to do any of that. So that's gonna cut down on the process of figuring out like what I like, because I'm not a coffee drinker like that. I actually don't love coffee. I love crafted beverages. I love when I can taste the flavor of the syrup, and it's not sugary, it's actually the flavor you said it was. I can taste that pistachio, that rose, that little bit of love you sprinkled on top. That's why those little $7 lattes are gonna be worth it for me every time. So this feels like it's gonna make it so much easier for me to like cut down on all of that like thought process. Like, did I not weigh out the right amount? Did I not tamp it correctly? Like, did I not let everything warm and heat and do what it has to? No, but also recognize that like the actual like the K-cups, the espresso machines with the little pods, don't do the right process either, right? Like you really do need to kind of like stir up the grounds and do all of that process. I understand there is an importance to it. I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to skimp out and get, like I said, like the Nespresso machines that just do the pods, because I know the taste is not the same. I know you need that love in that process. And one day, like I said, I will be living my barista dreams and I'm gonna do it. But for right now, as I'm still like spending so much time like in the business and working and growing, this seems like the best like alternative to have in the meantime, where it's gonna give me my money's back in like 2 months. The amount of lattes I buy, this would literally pay for itself in 2 months. So I probably should go ahead and make that jump and stop playing so that I can just go ahead and start doing the cute latte content at home, because that is a whole other era that I would love to get into, is the cute little like learning to make my latte art, deciding what the right beans are for myself. Like that would be such a fun journey to like not just be on myself, but take you along with me, especially as a fellow lover of a good crafted beverage. The other thing I'm determined to figure out right now is lighting, okay? I've seen the TikToks, I've seen the Instagrams. We're done with overhead lighting. I hear you. What the heck am I supposed to use in the meantime? I struggle with two things when it comes to decorating my apartment: lighting, rugs. I don't know why those two things feel so ridiculous. It's like committing to a rug. Ooh, that's about as hard as like finding a man. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I have to stare at you every day. Are you gonna last when I take you through something? Like if I'm too rough with you, are you just gonna like fall apart? Right? And then like, if you get a little dirty, like how easy are you to clean? Like it's a commitment, and especially with the price tag of rugs. Like that's one of the reasons you'll notice my space is rugless, even though I'm supposed to have like a lot more rugs. But lighting does feel a little bit more approachable. And I want to start with like these wall sconces. I've been seeing a bunch of different styles. And I know at least for like the living room, in my gallery wall, I could do some lighting there, add a little bit of mood lighting. I want to find something really, really cute for the bookshelf that's over here as well. Just like a cute little lamp, maybe to hang up like next to the purses. I have a lot of like LED lights, the colorful lights. On occasion, you'll see it's not for yet, but there's lights behind my mirror, and then also in my reading corner, I have lights that flash up to the sounds. So I don't think that I really need any more of those, but I would love to find like a really cool lamp situation. But I can't decide if like I have the right living room set up for that, or if I should just stick to a sconce like around the couch and then maybe a lamp, because I am considering now that I did the bathroom, finally redoing my reading corner, because as much as I love the Target egg chair, and she has done me no wrong, Anna's the only one who sits in that chair. I do not sit in that chair. I'm probably sitting in that chair once a month, maybe, and like really briefly. So I've been eyeing up this really cute like yellow chair when IKEA dropped this, and I've been going back and forth because part of me is like, don't take Anna's favorite sleeping spot, her favorite pouting spot when I stop petting her, because that's honestly what she'll do. She will literally get mad that I've stopped petting her, walk across the whole living room, jump up at that chair, and then look at me like, and then she'll hit me with a, like, baby, my hands are tired. I want to pet you, but I have to get the content out. I have to edit. She literally gives me such a hard time when I be working. I'm not even kidding. But I do want to get a smaller chair because I feel like that will make the space feel more open compared to the egg chair. Not that it's bad, it just has started to feel crowded. And part of that is just because I've added more storage, trying to get all of my stuff and have all of my things. And that has been, like I said, the biggest struggle, is trying to find good storage that not only again looks good, but I want stuff that's going to be able to transition into a new space as well. Like that's what I'm always keeping in mind, is like versatility. So that's why I think the egg chair, like if I ever had to move, the egg chair would obviously have to go. Like it's so big. I'm not sure that a new apartment, unless I got something equally as big, that would go. So besides the sconces, the yellow chair from IKEA is also on my wish list. Now I want to dive into a little bit of just like life things and sharing a little bit. I feel like that's the other fun thing on my Instagram stories. Every Monday, I'm asking you like what brought you joy and what made you feel good over the weekend. But I realize I'm really kind of terrible at giving my response to that, especially on this platform and on YouTube. So some of the life things, some of my favorite moments from August, honestly, first up was moonlit yoga with Chelsea. Y'all, that was such a great experience. I have signed up for her September 1 because it's literally 2 days after my birthday. So I feel like that's the right time to just solidify everything, like show the universe, ask for those gratitudes. Like she does such a great job in her yoga practice as well. I do her free sessions on Thursday. Every Thursday, she has been helping me get flexy. And I want to take her flexology class. That's on my wish list. But the rooftop yoga is when there's a full moon, and not only do they do yoga, they have all kinds of cool vendors pop up. It's a silent disco style yoga, so you get the headphones, you can make the music as loud or as soft as you want. And she leads you in a manifestation journal, so like that's really fun because she picks out the prompts and really helps your brain think in that way and really unlock some things that you may just have not thought about. The other thing was the Dylan's collab. Thank you for all the love on my community tab. That was a much needed win this month that is followed by so many more exciting wins I cannot share just yet, but if you stay tuned on my other platforms, Pinterest, you're gonna see I've had some really good ones. Like, that's one of the things about like this month. It really tested me, as life and the universe will, and it will really test like your fortitude if you're serious. And I feel like that's what this month kind of showed me. It's like, how serious are you about this? How far are you willing to go to make these things happen? And that's really like the other reason that I started to offer consulting, which is another favorite just life update from this month for my small creators, for my small brands. Even if you're an established creator, I'm here to help you figure out how to get this money, because there are actually a lot of opportunities regardless of your size, but a lot of us struggle with positioning ourselves and finding the brands who value what we value. And so a lot of my consulting clients, I've really helped them to get more aligned with what is their brand, what is their vision, what is their mission, what are their values, not just the niches, okay? Like, not just what you're going to talk about in the topics, but what are the things that people are going to be able to connect with you on? Who are you trying to reach so that you can have all that information front and aligned and understand how to best position yourself and find the brands who care about that stuff? Because I talked about this in the coach video, like, not every brand cares that you have a big following. Not every brand is even looking for a big following. Like, one of the opportunities I have coming up is because of something I shared 6 years ago. And that's the other thing, like, you don't know what seeds you're planting and when that's gonna bear fruit. And that's the other thing that I really help creators look through. And then brands, of course, trying to build more community focused content, because y'all need to stop with these just like plain old graphics and like really like rudimentary flyers, and that's the only thing on your page, like that's the only thing on your social media. There's a reason you're not getting customers. Like, I don't want to just see flyers. I don't want to just see like graphic posts. We want to see people. So I help you figure out how to make your content easy to reproduce, easy to get multiple pieces of content. Like, I want to help you low effort that and make those connections and build that tribe, because that's what I struggled with so much for so long. Like, I did. I really struggled to find my tribe, and I'm in this stride, in this place this month. Like, I've met so many amazing people that just have reaffirmed everything that I'm doing. So that was a really great win for this month. And the last favorite life thing definitely has been making chocolate chip cookies. Okay, if you know me, you know I have a sweet tooth, okay? I love desserts. And so one of the practices I've been doing on a weekly basis, usually Wednesday's my reset day. I know most people choose Sunday, but I find doing it in the middle of the week means I can actually enjoy Sunday. It's not like, ooh, I have to clean, ooh, I have to pick up, ooh, I have to get all this stuff organized. I do that Wednesday, and Sunday I can just like relax. And so part of what I do on Wednesday is make myself chocolate chip cookies. I even learned how to brown the butter because, embarrassingly enough, I was buying fake butter and trying to brown it. I promise I'm an engineer, but baby, sometimes the brain cells ain't always there, okay? It happens, right? Like, sometimes the brain cells ain't smart. It'd be like that. But I finally learned how to like brown the butter to get that really soft cookie, like... So learning to make brown butter chocolate chip cookies with like the really chunky sea salt on top, that is my favorite. Now for my life things wish list, like I said, besides Chelsea's flexology class, I want to get my splits. I really do. Like, if I can get my splits in my 30s, it's a wrap. Like, I still have my mega knees. But if I get the splits, you can't tell me anything. So that is on my wish list. The other thing I really would like to try and do, I have very limited time, but I want to do a staycation or something for my birthday. I'm a Virgo baby, September 16th. The last 2 years, my birthday has been chaotic. The year before, the person that bailed on the trip to Thailand, like, we were supposed to do something and be in Paris for like the full month. That got canceled at the very last minute too, which probably should have been my sign. I digress. So last year I really didn't get to do anything much. We went out, had a night out, but I think this year I really want to, if not do a staycation like at Shinola or at the Siren or something, I'd love to have like a dinner maybe at the house. I can't decide if I want to get it catered or if I want to make it myself and do like a cute tablescape, but I really want everyone to kind of just come. Like, I always like to have a good time. So I want like good eats, and then I want like good crafted cocktails, and I want dessert, and then to dance. Like, if my birthday has those things, I'm content, I'm happy, right? Bonus points if you got me something off of my birthday wish list, right? Bonus points. But I just like to be around my people and I like to be in good energy. So I really want to try and get that together. I am going to spend some energy on that over Labor Day weekend, really finalizing that out, realizing what that looks like, because I have to get the rest of New York Fashion Week together. But that is on my wish list, like for life things. And I think that about does it. If you like these styles of videos a little bit more casual, just kind of like off the cuff, talking about my life, my experiences, what I'm loving, you're actually gonna enjoy like this entire playlist. I share all kinds of like things that I've learned to improve my style, how I kind of overcame my barriers with self-confidence. Not only build a wardrobe that looks good but feels good, but build a life that feels good, right? Like that's ultimately what all this is about, is really getting rid of the barriers you feel are in your way and reaching the life that you deserve to lead. Now, before you head over there, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video from your girl. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you over there.